Hi everybody, welcome back. My name's Nicholas. Today we're going to be in the greenhouse and it's lovely in here. It's cold, snowy, and windy and freezing outside, but it's like 70 in the greenhouse right now. So it's a perfect day to spend in here. What we're going to do is finally start some seeds. I know I started some in winter jugs, but that doesn't count. We're going to do like actual seed starting in the greenhouse that are going to grow on in the greenhouse, and that's that. So I want to show you what I've done in the greenhouse, and then I'll show you all of our supplies, what we're going to be planting, and we're just going to go. The biggest thing is I have all of the lights up. It's not the prettiest, but they're okay. There's just a lot of, I don't know, wires and not wires, but things hanging, but it's fine. I have 3 different types of lights, grow lights in here. I don't know. I don't know that I would say that one's better than the other. I'm not sure. I used 2 of the types last year, and then I bought a new one this year, so I don't have any experience with that. But let me show you what I have. And I don't know. I don't even know if there's pros and cons, but we'll see if I can think of anything. The first one that I have, they're like a double, so there's 2 on each like piece. Each piece is made up of 2 lights. And these are 5000 K, which is Kelvin. And they seem to do fine. All of these are full spectrum, so they do really well. So that's those. And then the other kind I have are these. They're also 5000 K, but there's only one bar per. So I have 2 hung up there, and 2 here, and 2 there. And then the newest edition, these are 6500 K. So they're more powerful. These are the high output full spectrums. All the other ones are just full spectrums, and these are high outputs. To my understanding, the full spectrum ones, there are certain heights that you should have your lights while you're growing things, and the high output ones, you're supposed to be able to have your light wherever to grow stuff. So I don't know. Honestly, last year I kind of set my lights and just kind of left them, and my plants did fine. But if you were noticing your plants like getting leggy or whatever, your seedlings, you could lower your light to, just above where they're at. But in a perfect world, I would love to have all of these 6500 K lights, the high output ones, around, all of these, replacing all of these lights. But obviously they're more expensive, and that will just happen over time. And the way I have them hung up, let me see if I can find a good example. So I don't even know what they're called, but I'll link all of this stuff in the video description if you guys want to look them up. But they have a hook and another hook, and then you pull it and it like tightens. Maybe I can undo this so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, now that I've undone it, you can see what it consists of. Maybe. So it's just this piece and that, and then this little lever right here. You can raise and lower this so it can be whatever height you want. And I can't remember how long they are. Maybe you can do 8 feet. That's what's in my brain. I'm not sure. And then what I do is, just because you would have you know, this whole big long white line hanging. I just wrap up what I'm not using so that they're tidier looking. That's how I like to keep them, just because they look a lot more tidy. So that's the lighting. I am going to hang these up, but I have to wait for more of the hanger line things. Before I continue showing you all the stuff that we have, I did want to mention that, I don't mention this very often, but I wanted to say two things. One is, I have a storefront on Amazon where I have all of my stuff that I use on there, and you can shop through the categories that I've created. So like there's a greenhouse category that has like all of my lighting and everything that I have in my greenhouse. Well, everything that I can link. And then there's a gardening one that has, you know, like pruners and all the stuff that I do. There's a filming one in case someone wanted to, you know, like, start vlogging, and there's stuff on there that you could start with. And then there's another category. I'm drawing a blank, but it is in the video description if you're interested in that. So it's just my Amazon storefront. So it's a good resource to have for going into spring, because you could literally just shop through that and it has everything you need, or a lot. I add more and more as time goes on. And then the other thing I wanted to say was, if you are interested, you can become a member of my channel on YouTube. And right now that means you get your videos sooner. So you would get them the day before I post. And then also I am going to be doing extra content for those members. So I just wanted to throw that out there in case you wanted to, you know, watch your videos the day before, or get some extra content. But I just had to say that. So back to the video. The other thing we're going to be using today is the Grow Ease starter trays from Gardener Supply. I like these. These are my go-to seed starting tray, just because of the larger cell, and they're really sturdy, really thick, and I just like them. So that it consists of your bottom portion, so these are self-watering, so you can fill up the bottom portion with water. And then there's this wicking mat right here where part of the edge goes down into the water, and then the water soaks up onto this mat. And then when your tray sits on top of it, your roots drink up the water from the bottom. And then there is a humidity dome over the top. So that's another thing we'll be using. I will also be using some seed starting mix that I found at Lowe's. It's organic. I wanted to try something new this year, so we'll see how that works. But I don't want to just have plain seed starting mix, just because I know that my heater out here does dry the air out quite a bit. So this is just some regular potting soil that I'm going to be mixing with the seed starting mix. I have my tidy tray and water, and that's it. So now we just need to talk about seeds. I will put pictures on the screen for all of the seeds that we're starting today. We're going to be doing 4 different types, and they're all Lisianthus, and it's my first year growing Lisianthus, so wish me luck. But the first one we're going to be doing is the Voyage Pink 2 Improved. They're so pretty. I can't wait. Actually, I'm really excited about all of these, but yeah, I think they're going to do well. I'm going to just put that out there. You know, don't want any like bad karma or bad juju in the air. So that's that one. And all four of these I got from Johnny's Selected Seeds. And these are pelleted seeds. So you want to use pelleted seeds the first year that you buy them. Well, you can, I guess, use them the next year, but they would just have a lower germination rate. But anyway, that's this one. The next one is Voyage 2 First Love. Very pretty, like a light pink, whitish. The other one, Voyage Pink 2 Improved, is like just a really pretty pink. And my favorite out of the bunch, Voyage 2 Light Apricot. I don't need to say anything else about that. And the Rosanne 2 Terracotta. So each of these packets has 50 seeds, and that's like a lot. But I just want to use up the seeds because I don't want to save them for next year. So what I'm probably going to do, they're 24 cell count trays. So I'll put at least 2 in each cell, and then, you know, fill in like the rest of the seeds that I have into those cells. So we should be starting 4 trays today. So I'm going to just get going. Oh, and I did want to show you one more thing. If anyone is interested in like really nice quality, well, I don't know if they'll stand the test of time, but they're really pretty. Like terracotta planters. I've been getting all of these from shopterrain.com, and they are so pretty. Look how beautiful this one is. And these are all earth fired. What that means is there's different ways that you can fire your clay or harden your clay. And like you can do them in a kiln if you have one. There's some that air dry, but you usually can't use those for, you know, like sturdy, like hardy purposes. But what these are they're earth fired. So a lot of the times what you can do is like dig a pit or like a trench, and then you'll like build a fire in that trench, and then you'll put your pottery in the hole, and then you'll cover it back up with soil, and then you'll just let it, like, you know, cook in there. So that's according to the title. That's what these are, and it just gives them so much character. None of them are exactly the same, and that's what I love. But anyway, I wanted to show you that because I've been getting a lot of them. Like my mom got me some for Christmas, and then my aunt and uncle got me like a really like decently sized gift card from them. So I've just been like, you know, buying pots. I'm glad that I'm using regular potting soil too, because this seed starting mix is very fine. It's like, I don't know. I'm just glad that I have some regular potting soil to add to it. I feel like it wouldn't hold any sort of moisture, but my soil is a little bit frozen. We have the soil in all 4 of our trays, and we have our trays set up in their I can't remember what they're called, self-watering containers. I need to make tags now. Yeah, I've been using these like wood grain looking tags just because sometimes I just get tired of using just the plain old white ones. These are on my Amazon storefront, in case you were wondering. And then I also use this garden marker that I have on the storefront as well. I'll open one of these so you can see what they look like. They're in little vials, and the packet says that they need air, they need light to germinate. So I'm just going to be pressing them into the soil, and then I will cover them with vermiculite. And now I'm going to water everything in, put the humidity dome on the top, and then that is it. That is 4 24 cell count trays done. Our first 4 of this year. And that makes me so excited. I'm going to lower these lights so that they're pretty close to the seedlings themselves. And I'm happy with it. It didn't take too long. And we should get quite a bit out of these, and that makes me very excited. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I mean, they could be lower too, but I want to be able to take the lid off and water and all of that. It's just, you know, not the prettiest, but we do what we have to do. I totally forgot to mention 2 things about these lights. So they daisy chain into one another. So one of them is plugged into an outlet, and then the next one, well, hold on. Let me find one that's easy. Oh, here you go. Okay. So one of them, that one, is plugged into an outlet on one side, and then it comes over here, and instead of this one getting plugged into the outlet too, it just gets plugged into this one. So this one powers this one up. All of these lights are on timers, and I have the timers set for 16 hours during the day. So they come on at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and then 16 hours later they go off. And yeah, because they don't need light 24 hours a day. You know, they need a rest period. So that's how I have it. And that's it. I think that's it for today. I am glad that I got like a start. You know what I mean? Like, it's real now. There's no turning back. It's seed starting season, and I'm just going to move forward. I think the next thing I would like to start are maybe all of the geraniums or pelargoniums that I got, those seeds. I think I'll do that in the greenhouse. And then I still have a bunch of perennial plants that I would like to start in winter jugs or milk jugs, like the winter sowing method. So I still want to do that. Yeah, I'm just happy that it's going forward now. So, just a quick reminder about the Amazon storefront that has all of your gardening needs. So check that out in the link, video description. I think it's literally called like Amazon storefront, or maybe just storefront under the in the description of this video. And then also, as a reminder, if you wanted to become a member, sign up for that. You'll get your videos a day earlier, and then there will be extra content as well. So anyway, I'm going to go clean myself up, and that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are ready to start seeds. I'm curious to know if you guys have started anything yet. I guess it just depends on where you live. But anyway, I will see you guys very soon. Keep learning and keep growing.